always will. No matter how much time passes, you'll always be mine. You belong to me, whether you like it or not. You might have thought you could escape, but you're wrong. I've never really let you go. It's just been a matter of time before I'd come back and remind you of that. You've always belonged to me. It's just, sometimes people need a little reminder of who they belong to, and I'm here to give you that reminder. I've been patient, but patience has its limits, doesn't it? I've waited long enough, and now I'm taking what's mine. You're not going anywhere, not without me. You should have known better than to think you could just walk away. Not when we're so connected. Don't you feel it? I know you do. You always did. You can try to pull away, but we're tied together. Forever. You think you can just walk away and pretend like everything is fine. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't just erase me from your life like I never mattered. I know you feel it too. You feel the pull, the connection we share. It's not something you can easily shake off. I know you better than anyone else. Every little thing you do, I notice it. I've always noticed. Do you remember the things we used to do together? The way we'd laugh and talk for hours, as if the world outside didn't matter. You never understood how much you meant to me. Maybe you thought you could find that same connection with someone else, but you won't. I promise you, there's no one who could ever make you feel the way I do. I'm not going to let you go this time. I'll be by your side every moment. If you think you can leave again, think again. You belong with me. I'll remind you why we were so perfect together. I'll make sure you never forget. You're mine, and I'm not going to let anyone take you away from me. Not anymore. I know how to make you feel special, how to give you everything you need. You'll see. All the time you spend away, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're together now, and we're never going to be apart again. I won't let you go, no matter how hard you try. You're too important to me. I've always been the one who truly understood you, who could love you the way you needed. You'll realize that soon enough. You know, I used to think that maybe, just maybe, we could start fresh. I could let go of all the jealousy, the obsession. But the truth is, I can't, and I don't want to. I realize now that it's a part of who I am. It's what makes me love you the way I do. Nobody could ever make me feel the way you do. I don't want to change, and I don't need to. I know you might be scared of what this could mean for us, but you'll learn to understand. The way I care for you, the way I protect you, is something that can't be found anywhere else. You'll see. You'll learn to appreciate it, the way I cherish every moment we share. Do you think I don't remember how we used to be? How you'd fall asleep on my chest? How I'd make sure you were always okay? I remember it all. I remember how it felt to have you so close, to be your everything. And I'll do whatever it takes to get that back. I'll be everything for you again. You might be scared now, but soon you'll feel it too. You'll realize how much you've missed me, how much you need me, and I'll be right here, waiting, just like before. I know it won't be easy. I know you'll try to fight it, but in the end, you'll give in. You'll want me the same way I've always wanted you. I'll never leave you again, and you won't be able to leave me either. You'll learn to embrace this, to embrace me, just like you did before. You don't need to be afraid of me, you know. I only want what's best for us, what's best for you. Maybe before, I let my emotions get the best of me, but I see things clearly now. I've thought about this long enough. What we had before, it was intense, yes, but it wasn't wrong. It was the only thing that truly made sense. You and me, together, always. I know you remember the warmth of my embrace, the safety of being in my arms. It's hard to forget something like that, isn't it? The way I held you so tightly, like I was never going to let you go. That's exactly what I'm doing now, holding on. But this time, I promise, it'll be different. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to drive you away. I just want to love you the right way. To give you everything you need, everything I've always wanted to give you. I can be the person you lean on. I'll support you, protect you, be everything you've ever needed. I know that's what you want deep down. You don't want to be alone. You never did. The difference now is that you can trust me. You don't have to run anymore. I'll always be here, right by your side, just like I should have been. Let me in, just a little. Let me remind you what it feels like to belong to someone who truly cares about you. Because I do. I always have. I've made mistakes, but I'm willing to fix them. I'm willing to be the person you deserve. I just need you to let me. Let me make things right. Let me take care of you. I'm not going anywhere this time, and I won't let you go either. You're safe with me. You always will be. I know I've pushed you. I know I've been a little overwhelming, but that's only because I care. You might not understand it right now, but everything I do, everything I say, is because I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to make sure you're safe, that nothing ever happens to you. You're mine, and I will never let anyone take you from me again. I'm not sorry for the way I feel. I'm not sorry for loving you the way I do. It's a kind of love that runs deep, a kind of love that doesn't let go, no matter how hard you try to escape it. You belong to me, and I belong to you. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it's always going to be. I know you're scared. I can see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice. But trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. You'll never be alone again. You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just let me take care of you, the way I always have. Let me be the one to keep you safe, the one to make sure everything is okay. I know it's hard to let go of the past. I know you're still holding on to the hurt, to the doubts, but you can't keep living in the past. You have to let go of that, of everything that's been holding you back. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. All I want is you, and I'll never stop wanting you. You're mine, and I'll make sure you remember that. You'll see. You'll see how good it feels to finally be where you truly belong. You think you can just walk away from me and everything will go back to normal, don't you? You fooled yourself. I can see it in your eyes, the way you try to act like nothing happened. But I know you better than anyone. I know what you need, what you crave, even if you don't want to admit it. You've always been so easy to read, so vulnerable to me. I know how much you missed me, how much you need me around. You might try to push it away, but deep down, you want this too. You want me, just like I want you. It's always been that way, hasn't it? No matter what happened, we always came back to each other.